What is up, guys? Now I'm the original comic, and right now we're going to be talking about why I personally, my personal choice, my personal opinion, why I don't like Captain Marvel, aka Miss Marvel, as a character. Carol Danvers, basically. I like this Captain Marvel, aka Shazam now, unfortunately. I like him a lot. Billy Batson's my guy, alright? But Miss Marvel, for me, Captain Marvel, is a piece of turd. And unfortunately, I think they might bring that turdness into the MCU. Mans doesn't want that. And the reason why I hate this character is not because she's a woman, alright? I'm not a sexist. There's plenty of female characters who I think are well built out characters, who have good storylines, who have depth and character to them. Unfortunately, she is not one of them. And the sexist card is normally one that we chucked out when someone makes a video like this. But just to clarify again, this is not about sex or gender or whatever it is. This is literally about the character. The reason why I hate her so much, literal hate, I don't hate many characters, she is one of them, is because she is OP as fuck. She is so powerful out of nowhere, like it's ridiculous. And in the film they're gonna make her OP as fuck because she's apparently the one who might kill Thanos properly. She is gonna be the most powerful person in the universe. More than Thanos, more than Thor, more than Ego, all these people. In my opinion, it's a bit crazy. And look, she's basically like a female Superman, okay? She's a female Superman, but she's even worse than a female Superman because she doesn't have a fucking weakness. The woman doesn't have a weakness. At least my man Clark has kryptonite. I hate that motherfucker. I really dislike Superman as a character. But at least he has a physical weakness. She just doesn't. Her weakness is her becoming too strong, basically. That doesn't work. That's not good. It's something like that makes her an unrelatable character. Not because she's a woman, Black Widow. She has a good storyline, a good backstory, and good character development. I'm not just talking about in the films, I'm talking about in the comics. But with this character, you just can't. Personally, I don't mind Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel. I think she's a much better fleshed out character than Carol Danvers, for sure. 100%. I still think there's a lot of problems with the character now. What they're doing with her, how far they're pushing her in certain ways. But overall, I would say Kamala Khan is a much better character than Carol Danvers. And I don't even like Kamala Khan that much. The thing that makes the MCU special, and Marvel Comics in general, is the fact that the heroes are actually just really humans. Most of the heroes in the MCU and in Marvel Comics are just humans. Whereas in DC, they are godlike creatures who are impenetrable and invulnerable in certain ways. In Marvel, Iron Man can die at any given time. He is a human. Cap can die at any time. Hawkeye, Black Widow, all the main Avengers can die whenever's chosen for them to die. Thor is a god. I guess his weakness is maybe his ego. He has a pretty big ego in the first couple of films, and his family. His family is a big weakness of his, especially Loki. And when you look at the Hulk, his weakness is Banner. And I guess sort of like Banner's weakness and strength is like the Hulk. So all these people have weaknesses, and she is like this weird pseudo DC character where she just doesn't have a weakness, and that's why she doesn't work. Just on how she's gonna work in the film, I have no idea, because honestly, where the hell was she in all the other MCU films if Mans is so strong? If when the Chitauri were attacking in the first Avengers, where was she? Nick Fury's gonna be like, no, we don't need her. It's just an alien invasion. No. We don't need the big guns. We don't need the big guns. We don't need Captain Marvel. We don't need him. We don't need her. We can just do this on our own. Why at that point wouldn't he have just been like tapping like, we need you now? Why? The world was coming to an end at that point. When Ultron came, why wasn't he calling her? Why wasn't Fury? Why wasn't he on his phone being like, Carol, we need you. No, apparently not. Why is this the time where he's like, yeah, actually 100%, this is it. We need to call you out of where you are. Also, where were you? Even of your own choice, where were you to be like, no, I'm not gonna go and help? Because the only reason it would be okay for you not to have helped, if you were available to help, is that one, you're in cryo sleep, or two, like you're in carbonite or something. You're frozen in carbonite, I don't know. But I thought something they were gonna do was the time traveling thing. But if he's calling her, that means that she's not lost in time, so that goes away. So it's nothing to do with that. He knew what he was doing, Fury. So I'm pissed off. I'm holding this ball. Huh. So I'm pissed off. That didn't work. That was bad. Oh. Much better. Oh yes, so I'm pissed off again that she's just gonna pop out of nowhere and save the universe where she's done nothing in the world for so many years. In the world we've seen, they might say, oh, behind the scenes she's done all these things. It doesn't matter. We didn't see it. I hope and I wish Brie Larson does a good job with this in the film, because the character is just dead. For me, I didn't want Brie Larson cast in the film. I don't think she has the right gravitas to her, but I just think that she doesn't have that superhero quality to her. I don't know what defines that per se, but I just don't think she has it. See, this is the thing, comes back to the sexist thing. Oh, she's not XYZ. She doesn't have a big butt or like a big breast or whatever. No, Elizabeth Olsen as Scarlet Witch, she has a superhero quality to her, even though she's not like in super exposing clothing, right? But she just has something about her innate that feels like this is realistic when she's on screen. From all the set photos I've seen, it just doesn't seem like you're a superhero. It's done and we can't change it, unfortunately, but I just think there were half a dozen actresses that I would have rather given that role to, because I think they bring a specific believable factor to it. Again, I think she's a great actress. I just don't think this was maybe the right role for her. But we'll see. Hopefully the film's good. I think story comes first above everything else, 100%. But by just doing that thing with the pager at the end with Nick Fury, it was sort of just a throwaway thing. Like, yeah, some people will be hyped for it. I was hyped, and then I was within 3 seconds like, all the things strung into my head about, well, where was she for the last decade? Seriously, no joke, what was she doing? I don't know. I just think that left a bad taste in my mouth for the film, because it was just a feeling of a cop-out, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, then my man Thanos will come after you, alright? Now, why Thanos? I've been using him a lot recently. One, fresh in my mind, he did a lot of damage in Infinity War, changed the world, changed the universe as a whole, and he would have very little trouble killing you, and you don't want that. You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been your Orange the Comic. You have been great, and I'll see you next time. Skadoosh.